Hi there, great to see you. I hope you've had an incredible week. I want to say thank you to everyone I've seen in the past few weeks that's booked with me, that I've been able to get in contact with, all the emails I've had, all the appreciation. Just to say thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being committed to love, for wanting to love. And I think we forget sometimes to pat ourselves on the back just for that, for being committed to love, for feeling love, for wanting love in our life, for wanting to be in love and all it holds. So yes, I wanted to share 3 messages actually from the Vimeo reading for you. One of them is because it feels like one of them is more of a collective thing, and so I wanted to share that. Okay, let's start. So the bottom of the deck card for this week, so the messages for this week, is the 5 of Cups, and this is only a short message, but it basically is that this week, if you're perceiving that the love is lost, it is not. It is here. You just have to turn around to see it. You may not be able to turn around to see it. You may not be able to perceive it. But I promise you, if you have the perception this week that the love is lost, it is not. The second message that I have for this week is this, which was at the root of this reading, of this masculine feminine reading, which is the 7 of Swords. And what came up for me for this card in this reading was a new interpretation of this card that I've never received before. And it was that with these love connections, and if you love somebody, and has come up with quite a lot of the people that I've seen in my one-to-one readings this week, and that I notice, is that people spend a huge amount of time and energy actually trying to run away or get away from these connections, if we can say that it's represented by this 2 here. They spend time trying to run away rather than commit, rather than just be there. And what this card was representing is that you can't run away from it. You're trying to run away from these 2 swords over here, looking back, thinking, oh, those 2 swords, I've got to get away from it, but you don't notice that you're carrying 5. You know, it's the very thing you're trying to run away from, you're carrying even more of. And it really does represent that you just cannot get away from this. You cannot run away from love. Love will win. And I love that love will win. But it really is about aligning yourself with love and true love. Not love as we think it should be, or we think it should manifest, or how we think it should be in relationship. Because love really is just about releasing resistance to what is and being where we are. And just notice whether you're trying to run away or push this person away, or whether you are embracing them. Whether you're trying to push this love away or whether you are embracing it where it is. Just have a little notice of that. Third message I have for this week is the outcome card for this reading, the Chariot. This is fast movement forward, and this is a collective message. There's a huge movement forward right now into a completely new place. It's huge. I've never felt anything so strong as this. And there's a big push for love, true love unions. True love unions within yourself and in your relationships. Every single relationship, every single love relationship in your life. To come into harmony and power. There's a big push forward into getting on the team, and you know, really being part of that team. There's a lot going on this week for the masculine and the feminine. If you want to have a look, please do purchase the Vimeo. The link will be below. You will support my readings and support my my work to build a community that's based on freedom in love, whereby we all honor one another and every person's desires and needs are met. It seems like a utopian ideal. I'm not going to say it's not, but I believe in it. And it starts with us, though. It starts with you. It's not about going into the world and trying to change it. It's about being with yourself and being content with yourself and not trying to run away from what life is giving you. Embracing what life is giving you. Right, so now on to the Rumi. Oh, it just jumped out. It just jumped out. So this is the one. So the Rumi card for this week is Whirling Goddess number 30. Have a good look at that. And I shall read it as usual. Take this as an opportunity to just chill out and let these words wash over, through, however they really want to say hello to you in this moment. So number 30, Whirling Goddess. Lose your head. Not a single thread that has a head can go through the eye of a needle. Come, my love, are you dizzy yet? If you can still find your feet, then that is okay with me. But if you can still find your head, then I will take issue. There is a great dance, but it cannot be danced with choreographed steps. No, this great dance demands a response rather than an initiation, a reaction rather than a direction. So let us dissemble and lose our heads to the great music, the rhythm held steady in our beating hearts. Our feet shall be moving whilst our mind, inadequate to the task, take the night off. There is somewhere you are meant to be. It is here, now, in this moment. There is a gift right under your nose, a fragrant wine in your glass, gleaming red as the most precious rubies. To be here, now, you must pass through the keyhole. But your head will tell you this is not possible unless the door is unlocked, even though your body is passing through the keyhole of that locked door into the endless world beyond. Leave your mind to be in its struggles for a moment. Without you laying witness to it, your mind will become like the dog howling for his master's return, even as he steps out of the front door. Frustrated temporarily, he will chew on some shoes, then fall asleep peacefully until his master returns. So leave your mind trusting, chewing a little, until you are truly through the keyhole when it can rest. Leave it be. Instead, come dance with me. This oracle brings you a message. You're at the point of growth where your mind can hold you back rather than urge you forward. If you have, like so many, used your mind to support you, to shore up your sense of yourself in the world, and to gain a sense of certainty about how the world works, then this is no easy leap. It will seem as though you are being asked to pass through the keyhole. Of course, your mind will stop and argue for all the reasons why the door should be opened instead of remaining closed, making the task seem so much harder than it needs to be. But this is the mind in resistance. Don't place too much stock in the claims that life should be other than it is. You are being asked to dance rather than understand, to lay the thoughts to rest and to come alive. It is the bravest, most trusting soul that dares put the mind to one side and say, "Tonight we dance, my heart and I, in the great rousing music of the beloved's beating heart, and I will not miss one step." And to awaken the next day, and to do that all over again, and again, and again. You are ready, you see, sweet soul dancer. You are ready to live beyond what you know, to have it not matter if you don't understand how life can work itself out, or how it could be that someone so normal and ordinary as you and I could also be so magnificent, wild and divine. The need for answers and plans, assurances and explanations is passing out of your world now. You are not to wait for permission, for explanation, or even for another dance partner, for I'm already inviting you onto the great dance floor. You are to let go of any stigma around not knowing. When someone asks you what you are going to do next, or how you are going to manage, you are given the divine mandate. With relish, reveal the truth. I do not know. Know nothing and dance, sweet soul, for all will unveil itself to you in perfect harmony and timing. Your heart shall create the steps in response to the music of the spheres, happening now, alive and spontaneous and free. This oracle brings you a special message. If there is an issue, apparently unsolvable or unknowable in your life now, the divine is handling it. The divine is in the middle of it, working through the knot and unraveling it. Fear not. Give yourself permission to take the night off from worry. Sacred honoring ritual. I give my heart permission to lead this dance. I give my mind some time off. No more worry or doubt, planning or resisting. Instead, I surrender. Instead, I open. Instead, I allow, I allow, I allow. And all unfolds with perfection, divine timing, and the miracle of grace. With Rumi as my sole witness, so be it. I'm going to read that again for you to really feel. I give my heart permission to lead this dance. I give my mind some time off. No more worry or doubt, planning or resisting. Instead, I surrender. Instead, I open. Instead, I allow, I allow, I allow. And all unfolds with perfection, divine timing, and the miracle of grace. With Rumi as my sole witness, so be it. So really that is the message that I have been given this week, which is to be where you are with what is, release resistance, and life will deliver everything to you. You don't need to do anything. So, as I said, check out the Vimeo for more detail on what's going on with the masculine and the feminine this week. Otherwise, I hope you have an incredible week. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Do watch the monthly reading if you haven't. Do watch it again if you have seen it, but it's been a couple of weeks. It's coming towards the end of the month now. There's also a mid-monthly reading that I recorded as a gift for my over 1 million views. So I will put those links in here for you to check out. They're always worth checking out again as well. That mid-monthly one is quite a big one too. So check that out if you haven't. Otherwise, I'll see you over on Vimeo. I love you lots. Have a great week.